Hello, Internet. This is Jack Red BT, your knight in not so shining armor. And today we're going to be back with more Doom 1993 edition. Before we start, though, in between yesterday and today's stream, I just want to address something here really quick, where the person who I commissioned my original model art from says that he's apparently going through some kind of a rough patch and needs some, donations or whatever to help with getting himself back on track. Apparently something happened with one of his computers or whatever and needs a replacement for it. I'm going to put a link in chat here to basically his Fiverr account. Normally I don't do stuff like this. I usually don't like the idea of quote-unquote begging for money, but he did make my it is where I commissioned my original VTuber model from, so I feel I owe it to just kind of throw that out there, and anybody who wants to get in touch or see about a donation or whatever to him, there's a link to his Fiverr thing. And again, I'm not gonna demand anybody do anything. I couldn't force anyone to do something if I wanted to. I just felt I needed to get it out there. Try to help him out. So, yeah. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, go boot back up Doom here. Let's load up here. Last time we were at EP2 Refinery. Yeah, I remember I cleaned out this area for sake of having a safe spot to start. So now we're gonna go here. These cacodemons in cages, and despite being in cages, they can shoot through them with their big old balls of lightning. Fortunately, their attacks are relatively easy to dodge. And being in cages, they can't actually get close to us, so really we can just sit here and kind of pelt them with shotgun blasts until they drop dead. Okay. Wait, I think there's... I thought there was one more in there. No, so we have the Simpack, shotgun shells, and an invisibility that I'm gonna hold off on for the moment. Need a blue key to open the door. Okay, I do have the chainsaw. Ugh, look at all that goo. Or whatever. Okay, I know there's a way in there. I think that's where the BFG 9000 is in here. Let's check this way here first. Okay, River of Slime. Oh. Okay, there's Mega Armor. I want to hold on to that. Can and oh, the Baron jibbed Zombie Man. Fortunately, we don't have a rocket launcher yet, so we have to kind of, you know, strafe to take him down. Yeah, the Baron's just basically a giant damage sponge. Oh! There's the blue key. Pick up these magazines. Over the tear. Not a secret, even though that's just really a shortcut back to this area. Pick up the invisibility and a stim pack. Here. Wall humping. Whatever, let's grab a Mega Armor. I had the door somewhere. Retreat back here. Here's the door now. Notice something here where these are showing skulls, but the key we picked up was an electronic key card. I think it was an oversight here with with the development, because later in the game, when the electronic key cards get replaced with demonic skull keys, but here it's a blue skull door, but we have a blue electronic key card. Thankfully, that doesn't really affect opening it. I think it's just either was an oversight, or it, along with a lot of the other stuff here, is supposed to show how the forces of hell are slowly corrupting this place. If you couldn't tell by the room with all the pink fleshy bits and the tentacle floor. Ow. Ow. Anything else here? Just gotta double check, make sure there wasn't a missing medikit or something here. Because if there is, I need to make sure to pick that up. Nope, I think we're good. Through the door here. And I can hear the enemies basically infighting, which is good. It saves ammo. Anyone else? Oh, shit. Stim pack, and let me turn down the thingy on the mic a bit. Shells. Cockademon. Oh, jeez. I can hear my nephew saying something or other upstairs. If the mic picks that up, I apologize. through the toxic waste here, but whatever. Alright, and that's the refinery finished off. Okay, 14 and a half minutes. Not bad. This one's actually not that bad a stage, kind of short. They do get worse. Oh, hey, Celestia. How you doing? How's your day been? Okay, so now next stage, Demos Lab. That doesn't look good, so it's save beforehand. Yeah, that's a issue I have with old school Doom, is I tend to forget to save because I get so into... This problem I have with games in general is I get so into a game that I kind of forget to save every so often. And of course I'm from an era, which is funny considering I'm basically a relic from an era before autosave. So you think I would make sure to save every opportunity I can, but I tend to get too into games and then I risk, you know, falling behind or whatever. I was getting too into a game, get overconfident, get killed, and then have to redo a huge section again, is what I'm saying. And I'm doing good. Basically on vacation this week. So this week has basically been one giant stream fest, kind of, in a sense of being able to stream on days I normally don't and longer than normal. Normally I cut off at 11 p.m. because of my job, but since I'm on vacation this week, I can go further than my normal 3 hours that I typically do. Computer map, bullets, shells. More shotgun shells. Oop. Yeah, the timing on the toxic waste is kind of, or the damaging floors is kind of weird. Because sometimes I find where I barely touch it and I'll take damage. But then there's times where I swear I should take damage, but I think I was just a second too fast. And, yeah. I see enemies there. I think there's supposed to be a secret or something there, and oh, yep. Forgot I got the computer map so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Ow. I think I just have the Cockademon left. Yep, I can hear enemies getting stuck under the crushing ceiling. Given how strong the Cacodemon is, I'm going to try to lure him underneath. If I can. Okay, he's a smart tomato, so he can't, or either that or he's too high up and won't go underneath, so... Okay. Shoot him with the shotgun. Okay, secret area. Chain gun, bullets, invisibility. Don't want to pick up that armor just yet. Cacodemon. Actually, these guys are kind of bullet sponges too, because they have 400 hit points, so they're pretty beefy compared to most enemies. And behind this door is a good old Baron of Hell. Yeah, what started originally as a boss enemy is now just a regular encounter, as is typical with a lot of old school games. That's kind of where Doom 1, one of its kind of few weak spots is. The enemy variety is kind of low, so because of that, they kind of have to reuse what are supposed to be like boss creatures like the Baron in certain areas. And because he's trying to lure him over here so I can see if I can't bait him into getting squished. Come on, buddy. Yeah, throw your green fireballs. Got a surprise for you. Ow! Shit. Better grab this armor for good measure. Oh! Okay, get stuck. Oh, good. He's... Yep. Those grunts are showing that he's getting damaged. Fortunately, because of how much health he has, it's going to take more than a couple goes to actually take him down, I think. Or did it? I don't see him in here, so I guess it worked faster than I expected. And hey, I didn't have to waste like a dozen shotgun shots on him. So, yeah. Okay, now we have the blue card. Oh, and there's his brother. Even though I killed both of them in Phobos anomaly, I guess considering what happened to Doom Guy here, they don't actually. When they die, they just go back to hell, which technically we are in hell at this point. Come on. Gonna lure you to the Crusher, just like your buddy. Ow! Shit. Yeah, their fireballs really hurt. As would be expected from basically a boss creature, but... And he's gone. Yeah, the crushing ceilings are actually kind of kick-ass if you know how to use them. Ugh. The thing is, unlike the damaging floors, enemies are vulnerable to the crushing ceilings. Okay, there's that. And that. Let's see here. Okay, better save just to be safe. What did I do today? I basically listened to a bunch of Nightcore music. Also, hold on, I'm getting a message on Discord from, basically the guy who commissioned my model. If you see the Fiverr, link here, that's who commissioned my model. He's, apparently dealing with some kind of a problem at the moment, so I put that there in the hopes of anybody who watches this to go and, yeah, he says he's in need of some money to rebuild a PC that broke down or something, and because he makes a living doing, I guess, VTuber stuff, he really needs help. So I decided to put his Fiverr link there in hopes of anybody wanting to get in contact and donate money if possible to do so. He's messaging me on Discord right now, so I have to pin it. Sure, I'll pin that. Just for good measure. pinned for anybody to donate. Yeah, I will, normally I don't do stuff like this because it's not my thing. I don't like to, you know, beg people for money or assistance or whatever, because that's just not how I am. But he commissioned, I went to him initially to commission my model here in the first place, so I feel I owe it just to put the offer out there, even though I obviously can't force anybody to do whatever. So, I'll be right back. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just kind of had to finish that he begged me for a donation, which I, well, realistically probably shouldn't have, given how much I've already spent on commissions and whatnot lately, but I'm either too nice or too stupid to say no to stuff like this, but... Let's, and invisible tiles or whatever, send off these pinky demons that we're gonna rip and tear with the chainsaw. And technically I could do the same with the cacodemon. Its pain chance is about, I think, its pain chance is about 50-50 if I recall correctly. Oh, secret with a plasma gun. I'll take that. Ah! Shit. Hold on, let me reload that. Yeah, these won't open. I fell down a little hole there, and I guess the cacodemon was able to hit me. Ah, that loud roar. I woken some barons somewhere. But anyway, as I was saying before, I fell in the hole here. I probably could chainsaw the cacodemon. Its pain chance, I believe, is about 50%. The problem is, if RNG isn't in my favor, being too close, it'll bite me and hurt a lot. Ow! Yeah, you can see those. It shoots balls of electricity, and it really hurts. Anything in here? Okay, all the wall humping. That leads somewhere, but I can't figure out how to open that one. Okay, mega armor. Fortunately, these barrels are in the way, and I'm not quite sure how I can how to reach them without going kaboom. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I'm at max armor now. Damn it! Save. Across this, I think that's supposed to be lava. Ow! Okay, that just brings me back up here. Oh! And I got squished. Okay, let's not go over the lava this time. If you hear those sounds up there, it sounds like my niece is up in the kitchen. My family's probably having dinner, and probably my niece is making a lot of noise, so just pay that no mind if you hear any thing. I can hear it. I'm not sure if the mic's picking it up. Secret. Plasma gun. Got these enemies here. Thankfully, because their backs are turned, they haven't noticed me. It's kind of funny. Anyway. Fry him with the plasma gun. Which I don't have that much plasma on hand, but... Let's see, do I have... And that teleporter seems to be one way. I hear a bunch of demons groaning. Maybe I just won't go that way. I think there's a little too much shit going on there for me to survive at such low health. Looks like that was just an alternate path to get me here, but... Ah, shit. I think I only have enough plasma to take down one of them. So I really need to be careful. Also doesn't help that the Baron only has like a 20% or 15% pain chance. It's pretty low. So even with the chain gun or plasma, because of how tanky the Baron is, there's a good chance it can still fire off a shot even when it's stun locked, basically. There it is. Okay, let's save. Hey, now that they're all dead, I should be able to examine these areas and see if there's any in here, like this button. Jeez. Hold on a minute here. Okay, I'm back. Can hear my nephew making noise upstairs as well. Had to mute my mic a bit. Hopefully it didn't pick up any sound. Okay, it's up here. Somewhere in here on this river of blood, I have to... Okay, that one just takes me back there. This one, Okay, it just keeps taking me back here. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go up there and address this here. So, I'm sorry. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back again. I apologize for all these interruptions, but my nephew's only he'll be 8 years old in a couple months, so he's at that age where he's very what you call it. He's basically an 8-year-old boy, and you know how 8-year-old boys are. Thankfully, wait, I think that's a soul sphere over there, but I'm not quite sure how to get to it. Let's go up here. Seeing how I took out that Cacodemon, I should be able to get that plasma gun now without potentially getting jump scared. It's good because I'm almost out of ammunition. Load here. Let me pull up the old Doom wiki here, see how I figure out how to get that. There's supposed to be a river, or there's supposed to be something or other to elevate a bridge over this over this pool of blood. I'm not quite sure how I do that though. Also, I need to go back and get that plasma gun again. As you can tell, I'm basically out of ammunition. Also, I need to backtrack and see if I can't find any health. Okay, none there. Back through here. Anything? Yeah, I'll take any bit of health I can find here. Ah! Come on. Get stuck under the ceiling. Yep. And he... Damn it. And he got reduced to pile of blood. Funny enough, even though the on the sprite of the Cacodemon it has blue blood, every enemy when it gets crushed turns into the same stockpile of you know. Yeah, it gets reduced to the same basic sprite of giblets. Okay, stim packs, I can deal with those. Ow. Okay, under the ceiling. Save here. Just responding to messages. Okay, pools of toxic waste. Okay, let's navigate this for some much needed ammunition. Oof, a berserk and a radiation suit, so alright, now we're back in business. Hey, Timix, how you doing? You better get back to that, thing here. No, not that. Shit. Gotta hurry. How you doing? I'm doing good. Had a few interruptions, well, with my, nephew upstairs making a lot of noise, but I think he went outside, so should be good now. Okay, this was not the right way, and now I'm out of that radiation suit. It's okay, Yeah, now we just gotta go down here. Okay, it should be a small alcove somewhere that causes the, okay, here. Okay, good. Yeah, that switch raises that, bridge so we can cross this pool of blood and exit the stage. You did? Hold up. Damn, last minute surprise. Okay, that's Demos Lab finished up. Let me check. Okay, I see the message on here. It says, been working on anything exciting with the Twitch channel. Well, besides the 27 minutes, damn. Well, besides the being on vacation this week, so more time to stream, I did actually book a session with, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with VTuber Ilara. She's like a big name VTuber who apparently this summer is hosting like a kind of like a VTuber university type thing to help like newer or inexperienced VTubers try to not necessarily gain traction, but I guess figure out how VTubing kind of works in the current time. So I booked a session or whatever with her, and on the 13th, like Streamer University, yeah, something like that. Let me see if I can't find. Hold on, I chatted something here. Where's the? Okay, yeah. Oh wait, she messaged me on Discord as well. Shit. Okay, it was supposed to be on the 13th, but apparently she moved it to the 14th, so whenever I get back to work, because I put in a weekend, or I put in a personal day to make sure I don't miss, contact with her, because originally it was supposed to be for the 13th of August, but apparently she moved it to the 14th, so as soon as I get back to work, I have to make sure to fix that. Anyway, now we'll go to Command Center. Better switch back to my weapons here, because Berserk is gone. Save. Anyone else here? I know there's those Pinky Demons up in the whatchamacallit, but thankfully they can't reach us, and since they don't have a ranged attack, they're no threat up there. Let's see. Okay, this wall texture being like this should imply a secret, but no wall humping means, or no wall humping gives a secret. Some shells, med kit. And here we have that. Ah! Ow. Okay, there's backpack and berserk, but kind of want to hold on to that in case I get down to like 15 health or whatever. Bonuses. Yep. Nice little detail there, a beating heart on a altar or whatever. Oop. Chainsaw is very satisfying to use on these pinky demons. Somewhere there's a... Is it this? Okay, yes, it uploads stairs to go through this wall of fire, I guess. Oh, a secret area. Shit. Fuck it. Just have to wait for them to come through the teleporter. Lost souls are so fucking annoying. Ow! Fortunately, they have a 100% pain chance. So any attack will, assuming I hit them, will stun lock them. They're actually the only enemy with a 100% pain chance. So... Actually, no, let me go back here to get that, berserk. And those shells. Save here. Secret area. Okay, I think that's the, if I'm correct, that's the secret exit. Yes, that's the exit to the secret level. But first let me see if I can't find more stuff here. Okay, here are imps going off somewhere. Okay, where are these bastards coming from? Coming from somewhere. Splatter these guys. Ah! Okay, bullets, armor. Medikit. Nope. Okay, shells. Yeah, I definitely need those. I think that's where those imps came from. Yeah, I'll go with that. Oh, fuck. Let's just run past. Shit. Fuck it, let's just go straight for the secret exit. Save here, even though here. And that was only 11 minutes, so... just a second here, I need to, Temex is messaging me on Discord about stream analytics, so let me just double check here. I can find here. Okay, Timex took a picture of one of them, so, or some of them, so should be good there. Okay, and now we have the secret level of episode 2, which is probably one of the more annoying ones in the entire game. Fortress of Mystery. Because no sooner do we start off, do we end up surrounded by barons. Fortunately, these alcoves, I think, have every basic weapon. We got the rocket launcher. Backpack. Ow. Computer map. And here we have like 10 cacodemons, I think it is. And the basic strat is just get them to infight as much as you can. Ow. Now, in terms of who will win, basically the barons, between 10 cacodemons and 4 hell barons, they both have a combined health of 4,000, but the baron is effectively designed to be a boss monster, while the cacodemon is more a mid-range fight. So, okay, one baron is down. Yes, good old monster infighting. A godsend when you're low on ammunition and when you understand the mechanic and figure out how to circle strafe. Ow. Okay, let's grab that soul sphere just to make sure we don't die. Okay, 2 barons are down. Ow! Yeah, I woke up the one. I guess. And the 4th one is stuck in, stuck in the other room. And now they're infighting again. As you can see, one rocket took him down. So yeah, he got pretty beat up. And let's see here. Shit. And that one took 3 rockets. At full health, they take about 5, sometimes 6 rockets. So the fact that I was able to take him down with that one in particular with just 1 kind of shows you how beat up he was. Now that they're all dead, secret area. Switch where we get a blue skull key. Open that up for a red skull key. Open that up for a yellow skull key. Which then takes us to the exit. Yeah, that's a short level, but if you don't expect those barons at the beginning, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, I think I got everything, so through here we go. Fortress of Mystery done. I think this is the first stage where I actually got 100% kills, items, and secrets. And only 5.5 minutes. The par, let's see here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds, but whatever. I don't worry about the par time. Usually I'm just glad to be able to survive, let alone get everything. But yeah. Now we go to another annoying stage, Halls of the Damned. While Fortress of Mystery is actually pretty short, this one's a bit of a maze. Fortunately, we have a decent amount of weapons now. So sort of take on enemies a bit better. So let me save here just to be safe. Yeah, look at that floor texture. It's like something out of a hentai. Okay, flip that up. There's a Berserk. But, the thing about Doom is it requires a bit of strategy where you can see a power-up, but sometimes you don't want to pick it up right away. Because the Berserk not only lets you rip and tear, but it actually boosts your health all the way up to 100% if you're low on health, so sometimes it might be better to hold off on it until you really need it. Let's here. Okay, I think, damn it, the platform's kind of fucked up now. I have to run across this pit of toxic waste. Actually, I think I have to pick it up to... It's one of those stupid invisible floor or invisible tile things. Yeah, because it opens that up. And that switch should have activated something. Okay, wall humping isn't helping. Okay, I see a thing over here now. I know these guys are pathetically weak and very easy to jib, but because they're hit scanners, I don't really like to get too close. Because the thing with hit scanners is you can't really, shit. So the thing with hit scanners, you can't really, and I'm dead. Nope, don't save. Load. So the thing with hit scanners, you can't really dodge their attacks like you can with the Imp's fireballs or the Cacademon's electric balls. I didn't want to pick up that medikit, but whatever. Little do not enter sign. Of course, the demons are like, that sign won't stop me because I can't read. And yet another Baron. Of course, with how strong he is, he'll tear these demons right up. Okay. Yep, keep doing the running man there, buddy. I think he's stuck on that, I think he's stuck on that energy cell. Either that or the corpse of... I don't think he's stuck on the corpse of his buddy. I think he's stuck on the... on that energy cell, so... Rip and tear. Also, I think there were two there, so... Please tell me there's still a... Okay, yes. A medikit. A stim pack. Hentai room. Save in here. Come on, buddy. Walk right into the blade of death. Blue skull key. Stim pack. Hey, at least this stage delivers what it promises. It's called Halls of the Damned. There are many halls, and they certainly are damning. And, yeah. Oh! Medikit. Oh. Ah! Damn it! Fortunately, we get these guys in a narrow alleyway like this, and it can pretty much only show up one at a time. And it's just wide enough that we can strafe, so... Ah! And that's the downside to the rocket launcher. An enemy gets too close, you blow yourself up in the process. Fortunately, they can do a little infighting as well. Okay, there's a chainsaw if we didn't have one already. Okay, armor bonus, some more shells. I'm actually full up, so I better actually use them. It's kind of funny how that little altar of skulls has flames on it, but it doesn't actually light the room up. Look, you can see the little candles on it, but the room is dark, and hey, Bonded Bro, thank you for the 6 cheers there. How you doing? Oh. Okay, doing good. That's good. I heard, not just Pinky Demons, I also heard a Baron somewhere in there. So, time to get out Old Reliable. Rip and tear. Rippin' and tearing since 1993. Oh, yep, and I see, the Baron there. So, and you have that problem again where I forget to save after a while because I just get too into the bloodlust. Yeah, I'm on vacation this week, Bonded, so, in case any newcomers weren't aware, I'm on vacation this week, so I've been doing a stream every day this week and going beyond my normal 3 hours. Gotta, you know, it's an opportunity, so I gotta take advantage of it as best I can. Also, I'm pretty sure Doom is a pretty popular game to stream, I imagine, given not just the fact that you basically get to take out your frustrations on demons, but all the fan-made levels and all that, I'm sure, means there's no shortage of, no shortage of Doom content to go around for anybody who really likes this stuff. I'm gonna stuff there, but oh, I woke up some pinkies. Wait, hold on. Let me get back here and make a save so I don't have to, go get the blue skull key another 5 times. Oh, Mega Armor, thank God. Okay, now I definitely need to save. I think I'm good enough now. I can actually go on and flip that no-no switch. See here, basically says, do not push, more or less. But with a decent amount of health and full armor, I can actually take advantage of it now. Gotta throw in obligatory wall humping. Okay, I heard a door open. Oh, more demons. And I heard the Baron wake up. Hey. Okay, now that he's dead. I think I can... Okay, yeah. Stim packs, need those. I believe in the Doom instruction manual it says the stim packs are... basically a shot of, like, booster enzymes. So I kind of imagine it's just like inside the little pack is just like a vial of adrenaline. It would certainly make sense in terms of why it, for one, only boosts 10% and why it's so small. Backpack. Okay, I don't know why I'm wielding the chainsaw. I have more than enough shotgun shells to go around now. Yeah, I hear it. Who shot me? Yeah, you take that. That. Okay, I'm pretty sure the reason I didn't open this is I'm pretty sure it's does just like the Fortress of Mystery, where it's just beyond the blue door is a red door, is a yellow door, is the exit. That's why I haven't opened that one yet. Damn it. Also, funny thing is how the face icon, whenever you reload, it automatically starts at full, at the, default healthy face for a split second, and then immediately turns to, bloody face. Okay, stim pack. I need that adrenaline shot. Hold on, was that Okay, now we're doing fine now. Just noticed here, that this face, Doom Guy's eyes are kind of bloodshot. Kind of weird, I didn't know he needed sleep. Okay, see a cacodemon over there. Okay, I'm back in my line of sight. Face your death like a demon, goddammit. My ears all itchy. Okay, looks like that's the exit. Oh, shit. And we're dead. Okay, gotta find those stim packs again. Yes, I'll take those 3 or 4 adrenaline shots in a row. I remember... Okay, since I guess that was the exit there with the yellow door, I should actually go back and unlock that blue door. At the very least, see what's behind it. Okay, the blue door leads to red door, leads to yellow door, I'm assuming. That's just a spare chainsaw. Okay, yes. And now my health is the unfunny meme number. Okay. I remember there was a room with, like, rockets and whatnot. Not to mention a medikit. Where was that again? I think it was where that do not enter sign was. Come on out, you bastard. Got a bunch of rockets with your name on it. Okay, save. Got a bunch of doors here. Okay, that's the exit. Okay, big money, no whammies, no whammies. Well, Pinky Demon kind of looks like the whammy. He's pink and the whammy is red. Also, I don't think I should have been able to open that, because I think I opened it. I think since I opened it from the other side, it worked. But because see here how these yellow skulls? That means I should need the yellow skull key to open it. Okay, that's death. There's lost souls. Annoying enemy. And you'll find out why in the last stage here. I don't want to go through there because I don't think I'll be able to get my way back. Let's see. Oh! Also in the Doom Manual, there's descriptions for each of the monsters. The one for the Lost Soul is pretty funny, where it just says, tough, dumb, flies, on fire. Enough said. Okay, box of rockets. Some more shells. I want to pick up that stuff, but I feel like the moment I do, another door's going to open and more enemies are going to flood in. Because Doom likes pulling that shit on the player. It tempts you with goodies, and then the moment you pick it up, you get dropped into a den of monsters. Also in the Doom Manual, it describes the Pinky Demon as basically like a shaved gorilla, but much harder to kill. Okay, I see some light amplification goggles. Okay, chain gun, shells, a button. I'm not quite sure what that activated, but let's so now we can see in that one room, or in that one area. No, not there. Right, down this way. I only got 2 minutes with this thing, so I gotta make it count. I know there was a box of shells here somewhere also. Where the hell is it? Ah, there it is. And now that I can actually see in here. Let's pick up whatever we can. Okay, plasma gun. I'll take that. Should better use the chain gun. Oh, and the goggles are wearing off. It's okay, I cleared out most of this shit. Okay, that's good. Okay, there's the red key. And of course I pick it up and I hear a door open, meaning more demons somewhere. Oh, another light amplification visor. That's good. More rockets. Energy cell, stim pack. Let's make our way back to that red door that I'm pretty sure is... It wouldn't surprise me if behind that is just the yellow key. Okay, red door. Okay, I guess there's 2 exits, but, I already found the secret level, so I don't know where the other one's supposed to go. Save for good measure. It's okay, everything here is dead, I think. Nope. I hear one enemy. And here we have a invisibility item. Because, you know, not hard. It's not already hard enough to see everything in this godforsaken room. No, let's take the character and make him hard to see as well. How do I, Yeah, these halls are very damned. Okay, nothing there. Actually, let me, Okay, doesn't trigger anything. Okay, still hear something. Something's still alive here. We can't have that. Nothing there. Okay, I think that's the one room here I didn't check yet. So, gonna save here just in case I can't find my way back. Oh, and of course there's the yellow key, and, you know, another pair of light amplification goggles. Yeah, fun fact, in the beta version for this game, the light amplification goggles basically function like night vision goggles. The entire screen would basically turn green and black. I guess either that didn't... I guess either somebody on the development team didn't like it, or while playtesting it didn't work all that well. So they changed it to just make the room all light. Okay, I'll pick up that armor just for good measure. Okay, here's something going on, but doesn't matter. We don't need to kill everything. Oh! Yet another surprise. Oh, there's Big Boy. Okay, so either this stage has two different exits that'll take you to the same stage, or that second one is supposed to be like a troll or something that drops you into a closet of demons. I'm not gonna do that though. Spent enough time in the halls of the damned, aka my life. And 27 minutes. And the par is 6. Whatever. Now to the penultimate stage for episode 2, spawning vats. Ow. Okay, let's save. Ow. Oh. Okay, 95 enemies, so not too bad. Yeah, fortunately, the Cacodemon only takes 2 rockets, sometimes 3. So not a huge deal. Okay, we'll pick up that box of shells. Oh, damn it. Yeah, there's another Baron over there. Okay, and that green thing is invincibility. Not to be confused with invisibility. That's a separate power-up. But, I'm gonna hold off on that till I'm certain I need it. Unfortunately, the shotgun pushes the pinkies just out of range of their bite. Because in case you didn't see it slide back there, momentum for enemies is kind of a thing where if you hit an enemy with like a rocket or with a berserk punch, it will send smaller enemies flying across the room. Which is pretty cool. Okay, time to bring out Old Reliable here. Hide in a corner. Just pretend it's a tree stump made of flesh. Okay, there's a Berserk. Might want to actually pick that up now. Let me save here, because whatever's behind this wall here is definitely not going to be friendly. More Baron, another Baron, and another Cockademon, or Cacademon. Punch. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. Let's grab the invulnerability. As you can see, it makes the screen monochrome, basically. That's okay, because it means we can just get right up in these guys' faces and rip and tear without fear. Unfortunately, it only lasts for about 30 seconds, I think. So, okay, signs here saying radiation. That's usually a bad sign. Thankfully, Doom Guy is basically immune to radiation. Oh, shit. Okay, we can use that invulnerability here. Get right up in the Baron's face and, you know, punch out from hell, basically. The Berserk Punch can range anywhere from the effectiveness of a shotgun blast to the effectiveness of a rocket, depending on its, depending how RNG is feeling. Ow. Okay, let's retreat, and I know there's health in here. Ow. Okay, there's okay, take that. Okay, that's just a door, but okay, blue key card. Okay, let's save before we hit this button. Okay, that opens up. Punch out the demons. Shit up there. Those imps. So let's see, we got armor bonus, health bonus, energy cell pack, aka the car battery. And why not? Let's grab the shells and that medikit. Save. Should be something here. Let's hump these walls. That flashing means it can't be a good sign. Okay, bullets and invulnerability or invisibility and a computer map. Now, I know there was that blue door that I missed, or not that I missed, I wasn't able to go through. Let me find my way back to that. Yeah, all that snarling basically tells you that there's enemies somewhere in the vicinity. Sounds like pigs going oink, honestly. Yeah. Blue door somewhere. Also, what's funny is some of these stages were using blue skull keys, and now we're back to using electric key cards. He's looking right at me, and he hasn't woken up. That's hilarious. That's jank. That's early 90s jank for you. Oh, I'm sorry, did I wake you up? Too bad, you're dead now. Now you get to sleep forever. Chain gun. Yep, mow them down. Ow. That hurt, you bastard. I need armor. I woke them up. Also, funnily enough, even though the chainsaw has an idle humming, the chainsaw itself doesn't actually wake up enemies unless you fire it as such. That's kind of a mechanic with enemies, is if they don't see you, they're supposed to wake up when they see you, but as you saw with that one pinky, sometimes they don't. They're kind of like, actually, no, they're not like, I was going to say they're like dinosaurs in that they respond to motion, but They actually respond more to sound, but that sound basically refers to firing off a weapon. Funnily enough, the fist, even though it doesn't make a sound, firing one off in a group of sleeping enemies will wake them up. So, I guess an important strategy if you want to sneak around enemies is don't make noise. To quote Raiden from Mortal Kombat 9, close as a shadow, and twice as silent. Oh, I hear teleporting. That can't be good. Yeah, that sound is teleportations. I want to be particularly careful lest I end up accidentally getting telefragged. Ow. Okay, let's save here, because I'm sure one of these will teleport. And I need to figure out which one, if any, does so. Okay, they don't teleport, but I saw a tunnel here. Okay, secret area. Oh! Okay, I don't have the red key, so back through we go. Can't cross that river of blood or whatever. I see the Eye of Sauron, I guess. Damn it. Okay. Take two. Actually, let me get this, forced impacts, which... enough adrenaline to kill an elephant. Fortunately, Doom Guy is made of much stronger stuff. Ow. Okay, gotta find a health somewhere. Unfortunately, I can't see what's in there. And with low health and no armor, I'm not gonna find out. You know the saying, fuck around, find out. I'd rather not fuck around, so I don't have to find out. Please tell me there's still a little bit of health here somewhere. I'll settle for a stim pack. Hell, I'd even settle for armor bonuses. Anything? No? Come on, Doom Guy ain't got time to bleed. I know Doom is eternal, but that doesn't mean he has time to bleed. I think I went, so let me, load this here. Let's, find our way back here. Oh! Come on. Walk into my blade. Medikit, good. Also, yellow key. Okay, let's get these guys to infight a little bit. Thin out the herd. Yeah, see how some of them didn't move until I shot? Enemies usually respond to sound, and so... Okay, this was the room with the flashing spots. Shells, magazines, floating tomato. Fun fact, the Cacodemon came from... The inspiration for the Cacodemon's design came from a Dungeons & Dragons enemy called the Beholder. And looking at the artwork, it, by inspiration, I mean pretty much as close as possible as you can to ripping it off without getting sued. Like, really, the actual artwork for what they got the inspiration for the Cacodemon from, it effectively is just a Cacodemon with arms. Yep. this here. Bunch of random wall textures, including this thing called Tanga, which, fun fact, when they were in the early stages of developing this, there was effectively a lore document called the Doom Bible that mentions that this was originally supposed to be on some alien world called Tanga. Some of these ideas I think later got put into like Hexen or some other Doom clone or whatever, including taking place on Tanga. I think it was also supposed to be like multiple characters as well, and the game basically was supposed to end with the planet being destroyed and the protagonist ending up going to jail for it. It was Tom Hall was the main person in charge who came up with the idea for the Doom Bible, and a lot of the ideas that largely went nowhere in terms of plot. The game barely has any. That was, I believe it was John Carmack who came up with that decision, where it was like, nah, we don't need to weigh this down with story. Because if you looked at Wolfenstein, it wasn't the, cliche World War II adventure that hooked people into it. It was its fast-paced gameplay that got people into it. And Doom decided to take that and ratchet it up to infinity and beyond. Okay, avoid these flashing spots. Those flashing areas count as a damaging floor. I remember watching a video from Decino, who's a YouTuber who basically points out all the mechanics of this game. His theory as to why the flashing effect hurts Doomguy is that it could be that he's getting electrocuted. Either that or it's some kind of demonic influence that hurts him. Which kind of makes sense, because the whole thing in Episode 1 is it takes place effectively in a military base, and in Episode 2 it's a military base with various satanic imagery. As you can see here, this texture of the Baron. It's supposed to imply the forces of hell are slowly corrupting this place, and Doomguy is the only one left who can stop it. Okay, I remember... Okay. Should be a yellow door around here, because I have the yellow key. Okay, blue door. Okay, here's the yellow thing, but I've already been in there. Okay, let's save. Okay, there's the red key. Ow! Yeah, see, it's a damaging floor. I guess Doomguy got zapped with 1.21 gigawatts of electricity there. Now I just gotta find my way back to the red door. Okay, here's a red door. Oh, fake switch. Giant tomato. Go away, I don't want you on my sandwiches. I don't even like regular tomatoes. I don't want demon tomatoes on top of it. Right, back to that, area here. Take my adrenaline shots here. I know Doomguy is, like, superhuman and probably has some kind of holy force looking over him, but gotta wonder how those stim packs would affect a regular person. Okay, stop moving. Thank you. Save again. Because I don't want to end up accidentally telefragged. Okay, another secret. I don't know what that unlocked, if anything. Across the stream of blood. Okay, where's the remaining... Yeah, there's one here. There's a room here. Another secret. Unfortunately, it's so dark I can't see anything. Ooh, armor. I'll take that. And of course, as soon as I pick it up, more demons. I really should expect that at this point. Okay, shells. Plasma gun. Little health bonuses. I can take those. Okay, apparently only 5 enemies left, so... Another secret. Armor, energy cells, stim pack. Doomguy loves his adrenaline shots. Okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. So, yep, spawning vat's finished. And that only took... "28 minutes. Yeah, I know they're taking a long time, but one, I want to try to show off as much as I can without getting, you know, completely overwhelmed. Second, I don't want to... Second, I try to make sure I have as much stuff as I can before going into the next stage. And the next stage is the final stage of episode 2, the Tower of Babel. Obvious reference to the Tower of Babel in the Bible. You have your mega armor. Bunch of stairways and barons that look like they've been crucified or tortured or whatever. Yes, only one enemy, which should tell you all you need to know. Also, fun fact on the map screen, between each level, you can see the Tower of Babel slowly being built over time. It's kind of hard to notice, and I don't really have like a... I can't really show it now, but if you go back through and look at the map screen on each transition between each stage, you'll see the tower slowly being built up, leading up to this showdown. And here we have a shitload of rockets, 2 soul spheres, and a rocket launcher. Why? Because the developers are effectively being sadists in terms of how they want you to approach this. Because, ow. I guess Lost Souls don't count towards the enemy counter. Also, let's reload and only open one at a time now. Oh, and there's, the... Oh, that was, something. Okay, let's, reload. Let's maybe take a different door this time. Anyway, that big boy there is the infamous Cyber Demon. It's the toughest enemy in the game, arguably. I say arguably because, on the one hand, it's a 15-foot tall mixture of demons and cybernetics that shoots rockets at you. On the other, those rockets are relatively easy to strafe around. Really, the issue is... Really, the danger in this stage is the Lost Souls, because they get right up in your face, and, the stage gives you a shitload of rockets, and a rocket launcher, because the developers intend for you to rocket duel this thing, which is risky because the Lost Souls get right up in your face, the rockets explode on you, and kill you. Not to mention the Cyber Demon's rockets, as you saw earlier, even at 200 health and 200 armor, you're not going to survive more than 2 shots. For the sake of clearing things out here, we're gonna clear out all these Lost Souls. Yeah, that's what makes the Lost Souls annoying, is not only is do they charge at you super fast, but if you use the rocket launcher, they'll explode on you. I would check the map here, but apparently Lost Souls don't count as enemies, at least on this map. So, okay, I think I got all the Lost Souls, or nope. And we got only one shotgun shot left, but that's fine. You come in here, and you get basically one of the only opportunities to get a full 100 rockets, because the developers intend for you to rocket duel this thing, rocket versus rocket. The thing is, the Cyber Demon is immune to splash damage, meaning only direct hits with the rocket launcher count. For reference sake, the Cyber Demon has 4,000 hit points, which is the most of any enemy. The Baron of Hell, which is actually third, has 1,000. The Baron only takes about 5 or 6 rockets because the splash damage adds up as well. But again, the Cyber Demon, it doesn't take splash damage, so only direct hits with the rocket count. And at 4,000 hit points, it takes about 40 to 50 rockets to put it down. While it is possible to just circle strafe around it, you can see it fires in volleys of 3. So if it ever stops to shoot, remember, it shoots in... It follows the rule of 3, and it'll shoot 3 rockets at a time that are thankfully very easy to dodge. But I'm not going to rocket duel that thing. That's stupid. Thankfully, I got about 460 shots of plasma. So, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. See, as long as you don't sit still, the Cyber Demon, at least here, is no threat because it's a wide open area. Plenty of room to move around. And those rockets... almost kissed the rocket there. And he exploded. But see there, the Lost Souls were more annoying than the Cyber Demon himself. Of course, that's only because it's a wide open area. Later areas in Doom, and in Doom 2, it's not only in a more cramped space, but also with other enemies, so... I mean, it could be very useful for infighting, because those rockets will splatter most other enemies. And because of its high health, it'll basically... Well, its high health basically ensures it'll always survive monster infighting. Unless you put it up against, like, a dozen Barons, which there is a spot in Doom 2 where that happens. But, yeah. Funny thing, it's supposed to be intimidating. I guess in 93 people didn't really know what circle strafing was yet. Not to mention, if you choose to go at it with rockets, you're going to be at it for a while because, again, it doesn't take splash damage. So all those rockets you're basically going to need them if you want to take it down with rockets. But anyway, let's... Okay, the par is 215, and it took about 6.5 minutes. And I missed one soul sphere, so I only got 50% of the items, but who cares? On we go. Ugh. You've done it! The hideous cyber demon lord that ruled the lost Deimos base, moon base, has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, you rappel down to the surface of hell. Now, it's on to the final chapter of Doom, Inferno. Also, I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a piss, grabbed a little snack, and now we're ready to hit the next button here, where it shows... Yes, that giant floating thing up there is Deimos, floating above hell. So, going off of the end of Knee Deep in the Dead, it can be implied that Doom Guy was killed and sent to hell. But initially he wasn't aware that Deimos was basically sucked into a portal and taken to hell. And yes, that is effectively what Deimos looks like. It's one of the moons of Mars. Actually extremely small for a moon. Pretty sure it's actually just a giant asteroid that ended up getting caught in Mars's gravitational influence. Okay, I'm just gonna hit I see an ad popping up. I'm just gonna snooze it for a few minutes so I can explain this. But yeah, it's Phobos and Deimos, the moons of Mars, are nothing like Earth's moon. Earth's moon was just, supposedly another planet or something crashed. Something rather crashed into Earth millions of years ago, and a large chunk of it blew off into space and became the moon. Phobos and Deimos, I think, are basically just asteroids that got caught in Mars's sphere of influence. Because they're actually extremely tiny, to the point where they shouldn't even... The idea of building a base on either of them wouldn't be possible because they would be too small to have, one, an atmosphere to breathe in, and two, gravity to hold everything in place. Supposedly the gravity on the moons is so thin that you could just jump and you would escape it. And apparently even the idea of like an artificial gravity or an artificial atmosphere wouldn't work either. It's just too small to hold it. But yeah, if we're trying to follow the story here again, Doom Guy got killed at the end of Knee Deep in the Dead. I guess went to hell, which was, the other moon of Mars, and now we find ourselves clearly in hell. And now Doom Guy continues his one-man crusade against the forces of evil. So there's that. Okay, single player. I'm gonna start up here again. New game. On to episode 3, Inferno. Skill level, once again, ultraviolence. And let's close here. See, E3 M1 Hellkeep. And we have walls made of spines and floors made of hentai. And a switch that looks like something that might need censored. No, it's just an eyeball. And we find another giant floor full of hentai. Fortunately, because we started a new episode, we lost all those rockets and whatnot that we had at the end of the Tower of Babel. So, unfortunately, we're stuck with a pistol right now. At least they're kind enough to give us 2 boxes of bullets. Because we're going to need them. Because unfortunately there we have 2 cacodemons. And we don't have a shotgun yet, so we have to basically shoot them with a pistol, which will take about 40 to 50 shots. Ow! That's right, I don't have any armor either. Fortunately, it's a big area where we can strafe around, dodge their electric shots, and hopefully not get stuck on any of these dead trees. Okay, one down. And the other's down. Yeah, I know this is supposed to be hell, and it's supposed to be unforgiving as a result, but... Okay, medikit. Hold on, let me, save here, because I think once I do this, that... Yep. Yeah, that stairway, disappears and we fall into the pool of blood, which probably doesn't have a way out. Okay, anything here? No, just a bunch of dead trees. Okay, oh, oof. He was waiting for me. Trying to get them to infight, but I don't think it's gonna work. The thing about infighting with monsters is it's not as simple as it sounds, because, for example, like when you're in a group of imps and they all throw fireballs at each other, they're immune to their fireballs, so they won't infight by accidentally getting hit with a fireball. Same with the Cacodemon and their electric ball, and same with the Hell Baron and their green fireballs. The zombie men and shotgunners, because they're hit scanners, basically anything they hit will turn on them. And because they're so weak, they'll die very quickly. Oh, wait. Don't have my chainsaw. Forgot. Also, the Pinky Demons, because they don't have a melee attack, it's kind of hard to goad them into infighting unless they get hit with something. But I think if they manage to scratch one another or bite one another, that will trigger infighting, but I don't know. It's actually a pretty deep mechanic for a 1993 game. I know Wolfenstein 3D didn't have infighting at all, so that's a huge step up in terms of like programming. But that was the work of John Carmack, who kind of walks that fine line between genius and madman, in that on one hand he was able to basically take tech and pull off stuff that seemed impossible with it. Because when it came to designing an early 3D engine. Supposedly, what started off was John Romero and John Carmack saw basically a tech demo for Ultima Underworld that had kind of a 3D effect to it with a pretty cool engine. And after seeing it, John Carmack supposedly said that he could make a better, faster version of the engine, which sounded insane at the time, given how impressive Ultima Underworld looked for, like, 1991, I think it was, or 1990 or 91. Where it looked pretty impressive, technologically speaking, but he still managed to make a faster, better version of the tech that eventually started off with Hover Tank 3D, then led to Catacomb 3D, Wolfenstein 3D, and eventually Doom. With each game kind of improving on one another in terms of faster gameplay, textured walls, things like Doom Guy's weapon swaying here, to the ambient lighting, to monster infighting. But he also kind of walks that fine line of madman, because supposedly he ended up going to juvie at one point because he and a bunch of his friends effectively built a bomb or something to break into his school, into a high school, and steal a computer when he was, like, in high school. Luckily, we end up on the timeline where he founded id Software and not Skynet. Okay, that should be the end. Yeah. Alright. Hellkeep finished. No secrets, but whatever. Let's see, par 1... Okay, 9 minutes, 14 seconds. Par, I think, is 1:30. Yep, 1 minute 30. But whatever. I don't care about the par. And here we have our new map, essentially. Episode 1 was on Phobos. Episode 2 is on Deimos. And now Episode 3 is literally in Hell. And apparently, according to id Software, this is what Hell looks like. So, yeah. Okay. There is the Hellkeep, and now we enter the Slough of Despair. Let's save. Let's make our way through here. Oh. Out of shotgun shells. Oof. Ah! Okay, load. Luckily, the Lost Souls have a 100% pain chance, so we can dispose of them relatively easily. Ammo, or armor, thank God. Ow. Okay, a medikit that... Cacodemon. Yep, and this is where the game really kind of says, fuck the player. I mean, it is in hell, so I wouldn't expect it to be a walk in the park. Okay, it's a small level, but with so little ammunition, it's a slog, or a slough of despair. Oh. Spectre. This is a medikit that I really need. Armor. Let me retreat back to my corner here. The closest thing to a safe space there is in hell. Stim pack, shells. Okay, now I have a fighting chance against this thing. Okay, shells. Another frickin' cacodemon. And Okay, okay, he's down. Spectre? No. Lost Souls. Ow. Maybe. Stim pack. Ow. Berserk. Okay, I'll save here, I guess. Punch out these fucking skulls. Chain gun. But I'm too afraid to use it because of, you know. Ow. Ow. Yeah, great. A rocket launcher. In rooms that are too narrow to effectively use it. But I did get a box of bullets, so I got that going for me, which, is nice, I guess. This place is literally hell, so yeah. Okay, and I picked up a blue skull key. Only to get boxed in by frickin' cacodemons. But it's okay, because I actually picked up a box of shells, apparently. So I have a shot. Yeah, that looks like something you'd see in hell. Also, funnily enough, there is apparently water in hell, because we have this little spot here that looks like a damaging floor, but it doesn't actually damage you. Oh, shit. Ow. Let's load up here. Maneuver past these frickin' cacodemons and lost souls. Ow. Okay, and that was the end of it, and if you couldn't tell from the computer area map that I picked up, that level is supposed to be shaped like a cursed hand. Took almost 12 minutes, and you're telling me the par is supposed to be 45 seconds? My god. Okay, well, that was Slough of Despair. I moved to the third stage, Pandemonium. But, I'm gonna save. And, I'm gonna call it a stream here. I'll be back tomorrow, where we're gonna continue off in, Inferno. Hold on a second here. Let me, okay, who can I raid now? Let's see. No. Okay, I'm gonna raid them. Not that it matters, but yes, I will be back. I will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're gonna. I don't know if we're gonna finish up, but we're definitely gonna continue Doom. So till then, this is Jack Red VT. Ride the wind.